Welcome back to the Smart Feed crew. Today, we're unlocking one of humanity's greatest engineering achievements, the construction of the Egyptian pyramids. These massive stone structures have survived earthquakes, sandstorms, and thousands of years of history. But the real magic lies in how they were built, with no machines, no steel cranes, and no modern technology. Let's journey back 4,500 years and uncover the genius behind the pyramids. The pyramids weren't random monuments. They were carefully designed cosmic engines meant to guide the pharaoh into the afterlife. To ancient Egyptians, death wasn't an end. It was a transition. The pharaoh wasn't just a king. He was a divine being. Preserving his body ensured the survival of the entire kingdom. The pyramid's shape symbolized the sun's rays, helping the pharaoh's soul rise to the heavens. Every angle, every chamber, every passage had spiritual meaning. The Great Pyramid alone contains 2.3 million stone blocks. Core blocks, made of limestone, quarried locally at Giza, weighed between 2 to 15 tons each. Casing stones, smooth white limestone, transported from Tura across the Nile, polished to reflect sunlight like a giant mirror. Granite blocks, used for inner chambers. For centuries, people believed slaves built the pyramids, but modern archaeology tells a different story. Excavations reveal worker villages, bakeries, breweries, medical centers, organized teams. These were paid laborers, not slaves. This is where ancient engineering becomes astonishing. 1. Sledges, plus wet sand. A painting found in an ancient tomb shows workers pulling a statue on a wooden sledge while someone pours water on the sand. Modern experiments prove that wet sand reduces friction by up to 50%, making it possible to drag multi-ton stones. 2. Straight ramps. A long, straight ramp made of mud brick and limestone chips allowed workers to drag stones upward. This method was simple but required enormous amounts of material. 3. Zigzag ramps. Ramps built in a zigzag pattern along the pyramid's face reduced the slope and saved resources. 4. Spiral ramps. Some theories suggest ramps spiraled around the pyramid, allowing workers to reach higher levels without blocking construction. 5. Lever systems. Wooden levers helped lift stones into their final positions with surprising precision. The truth: the Egyptians likely used a combination of these methods, adapting as the pyramid grew taller. The Great Pyramid is aligned to true north with an error of only 3/60th of a degree. That's more accurate than many modern buildings. How did they do it? They used the stars, especially the circumpolar stars. They used simple tools like plumb bobs, sighting rods, and leveling instruments. They measured using ropes stretched tight with knots marking exact lengths. The base of the Great Pyramid is so level that the difference between the highest and lowest corner is less than 2 centimeters. This wasn't guesswork, it was advanced science. The Great Pyramid took about 20 years to complete. To achieve this, workers placed one block every 2 to 3 minutes during peak construction. Teams worked in shifts, day and night. Supply chains delivered food, tools, and materials non-stop. Originally, the pyramids weren't rough and sandy. They were covered in smooth white limestone that reflected sunlight so brightly that travelers described them as mountains of light. Earthquakes loosened many casing stones, and later rulers reused them for temples and buildings. What remains today is the inner core, still standing strong after 45 centuries. The pyramids are more than ancient tombs. They are a testament to human imagination, teamwork, and engineering brilliance. They remind us that with enough determination, even the impossible becomes achievable. Thank you for watching the Smart Feed crew. We'll meet again tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe for more fascinating stories.